The Arkansas Farm Bureau Foundation made a $50,000 donation this morning to the American Red Cross of Arkansas to help those that were affected by the historic flooding of the Arkansas River. These funds will be used to help those in need in the Fort Smith area down to the Conway and Little Rock, Pine Bluff area, as well as the far southeast corner of our state that have been affected by the flooding.
So, this all kind of kicked off on the Memorial Day weekend, starting in Fort Smith, and obviously as the water has come down the river, it's been hitting a lot of big communities as well as small communities. So, flooding is not discriminating, it hits everybody. And so what we have found is, especially in some of those more rural communities like Lavaca and Pendleton, and even places like Pine Bluff, North Little Rock, the impact has been huge. A lot of these people who live on the river, they often are used to hearing that there's going to be flooding, but when this kind of flooding happens, they're unprepared. And so we've had a lot of people coming into shelters, we've had a lot of people needing assistance, and I've seen a lot of disasters in different places of the country, but seeing it in my own hometown is, it's a different kind of impact. On the outset, it's hard to imagine how much these kinds of things could cost, especially if you're not a financial sort of person. But looking at the finances and realizing even just how much it costs to shelter a family, I mean, looking at a family of 4 to shelter them for 5 days, that alone is $1,000. And so that's just the initial part. When we're talking about actually helping families individually with their own assistance that they're going to need as a family, it gets extremely expensive, and we can't do this kind of work without donations and without the generosity of our public.